Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gave me an opportunity to live my life under the guidance, mentorship, and supervision of my uncle, Dr. Mohammad Nejatullah Siddiqi. In my formative years, when after high school I moved to Aligarh and stayed with him, I have learned a lot from his devotion to knowledge and scholarship, and his desire to look at modern disciplines within an Islamic perspective. Obviously, his area of expertise was economics, so he chose to endeavor in this field and became a pioneer in the field of Islamic finance, banking, and economics. I used to participate as a listener in the discussions that ensued at his residence on various topics related to Islamic economics and the difficulties and challenges that he faced in convincing people that in the contemporary world, people will benefit more within the Islamic finance perspective than they are currently under the capitalist or the socialist economies. One of his contributions was to train and produce students while he was at Aligarh Muslim University and later at the Center of Research in Islamic Economics at King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah. Such students who will continue the work that he started. And I am really very happy that many of his students who contributed to this book, Mohammad Nejatullah Siddiqi, Life and Contribution to Islamic Economics, have done also a great work in carrying out the mission that he had. One of those is the chairman and founder of the Institute of Objective Studies, my friend Dr. Muhammad Manzoor Alam Sahib, who took the challenge of looking at contemporary disciplines in social sciences and founded the Institute of Objective Studies and invited scholars from within India and abroad to thoroughly research various topics and produce books that people can benefit from. Another one, my friend Dr. Abdulazim Islahi, who after completing his PhD joined King Abdulaziz University and stayed there for a significant amount of time and worked with him and produced a lot of research in this area. And I am happy that his article is also included in this book. My area is not Islamic economics, but I have lived with him, and even during the latter period of his life, a few years before he left this world, I have seen him focusing on those people who were still engaged in developing various models of Islamic economics in the United States as well as other parts of the world. One of his concerns was that as people are tempted to bring the development in Islamic economics at par with the development in the general economic theories, probably they will wither away from the focus that is required in developing various concepts in Islamic economics. And that's why he wrote his book that I consider his final contribution, last contribution to the knowledge, not only of Islamic economics, but various other disciplines, Maqasid-e-Sharia. In this book, there's a detailed chapter number 6, Maqasid-e-Shariat की रोशनी में मासिर इस्लामी मालियात का जायजा. This chapter I have read many times. In this chapter, he has presented a survey, not only a survey of the development in the field of Islamic economics, but also has expressed his concerns that we must not forget. He was worried that people will develop the field of Islamic finance and economics in such a way that it will lose focus of the primary concern with which he started the work in Islamic economics, and that was bringing the benefits of a just and fair economic system under Islam to the common people and making it easier for them to benefit from the financial world and financial instruments in such a way that the exploitation that happens under the capitalist or the socialist theories of economics will be minimized. Once when he was here in 2015, during the wedding of my daughter, there was a meeting with his friends, and I also got an opportunity to sit down, and he said that I am afraid that in order to bring Islamic economics at par with the capitalist economy, people will lose sight of the fairness and justice component of the Islamic economic theory. And they will develop such instrument that in some way will become exploitative. He also said that he has expressed these concerns during the Islamic Economic Forum that held annually at Harvard University, an exchange with the economists of the contemporary world. And they agreed that the capitalist and the socialist economies, they do not focus as much on the fairness and justice aspect of the economic system as does the Islamic economic theories. And so we must focus on these aspects of the development of the Islamic economic theories. But at the same time, he was also very happy that when he started in this field, there were only a few people who thought about the development of the banking and financial models within the Islamic framework, but now there are many. There are many in various universities. There are many in the financial sector and the banking sector who are working. And I hope that while today in this meeting, we are paying tribute to his contribution to the field of Islamic finance and banking, we will remember that the focus that he had and the concern that he had, that never forget that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it almost obligatory upon us that whatever we do, we keep in mind that by our endeavor in the field of economics, finance, and banking, we have to create a fair and just system. Fairness and justice in relation to the common people. How this system will be able to benefit the common person who is being challenged by the difficulties of managing his or her finance. I'm very happy that many significant contributions have been made in this book by various scholars and authors. And I hope that this book will be taken as a reminder of the legacy of my uncle, Dr. Mohammad Nejatullah Siddiqi Sahib, and people will continue to work hard. We still need to refine the models in the area of Islamic finance and banking in such a way that its benefit reaches to everybody, not only few people who are able to venture in the field of economy, finance, and banking. And I'm grateful to Dr. Manzoor Alam Sahib, Mr. Muhammad Alam, and other associate, and Professor Javed Sahib, who edited the book. I'm very happy and very grateful to you all for being able to produce this work in remembering my uncle, Dr. Nejatullah Siddiqi Sahib. And I hope and pray that, inshallah, the legacy that he has left and the scholarship that he has left and the students that he has produced. Prior to me, I was listening to my friend, Iqbal Ahmad Khan, with whom we used to meet on a regular basis while we were in Aligarh. And I know that he is in this field, and he must have said, I'm sorry, I joined a little bit late as it was quite early in the morning here in Chicago. But I'm proud of such people and like Iqbal Ahmad Khan. And there are many who received inspiration directly or indirectly from him and who are still working in the field of Islamic economics. I see that Janab Abdul Raqib Sahib will also be participating. He is continuing to work in the area of Islamic economics and many more. So once again, I thank Institute of Objective Studies, especially my dear friend Dr. Manzoor Alam Sahib, for producing this book. Thank you very much. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.